When it comes to the leadership, the topic of the leadership is very important to talk about in today's business world. Wherever we go and wherever we are, we see stores, small businesses, companies, uh, governmental and private organizations, and other places that they do have the practice of leadership in the organization. So this brings us question, is leadership important, and what is the leadership itself? Actually, from my understanding, leadership is doing a right thing in the business, in the organization, or wherever we are. So from the class that I took, which was an effective leadership um, in New Charter University, gave me clear picture of the leadership and what kind of strategies should leaders have, and is empowerment important in the leadership, and how leaders help thrive the organizations and the workers within the organization. So, in this point of view, to get a real world experience about the leadership, I took steps to conduct and interviews with a great and highly respected leaders in our local community. And one of the leaders that I chose was Mr. Hudson. It was a little bit hard to get the permission to conduct an interview, but I did it. So Mr. Hudson was the leader in consultants firm Imagination Incorporated for 14 years. And uh, by conducting an interview about the leadership with Mr. Hudson, I learned a lot about leadership and what is an important factor, or what are the important things in leadership, and is mission, is value, is vision important in leadership. So right now, I'm going to talk about these things that I mentioned above. So according to Mr. Hudson, the most important decisions in the organization is the vision and the mission. So what's a vision? Vision is something that we see ourselves in the future. So let's say the organization has a mission. When organization has a mission, so the mission is the purpose of the organization that wants to achieve all the time, as long as organization exists. So when organization has the mission, they have a vision, and they would like to see themselves in a certain place at the certain time. So according to Mr. Hudson, vision and mission are very important for a communication purposes. So the vision and the mission has to be and should be communicated with everyone in the organization, so that every workers, including leaders, managers, especially every people in the organizations, in the businesses, should communicate about the vision and the mission of the business or organization. So this was one of the most important things that I learned, and I think this was a great real world experience that I got from the Mr. Hudson. And the second thing is about the great ideas. So the questions were asked from Mr. Hudson, that from where the great ideas come from in the organization. So Mr. Hudson told me everyone is important when it comes to the great ideas of the organization. So what it means is, I think empowerment is very important when it comes to these questions. Empowerment gives power for everyone in the organizations to be leaders themselves. And that means if when any ideas are transferred, or any ideas are given to the organization, they should be highly respected, because everyone in the organizations are part of the business and part of the organization. So another thing that he mentioned was, people who are highly committed in the organizations and who are highly respected and who generate sales and who do the best in the business. They're the ones who give a lot of good ideas for the support of the organizations to increase demand, to increase sales, and other good purposes that they would like to achieve. So um, also, Mr. Hudson talked about the culture of the organization that is very important when it comes to the businesses and organizations. So, what is the culture itself? The culture is values, beliefs, and norms within the organizations. So, Mr. Hudson was talking about uh, giving advice to the new leaders, um, and what should they know about leadership when new leaders go to the position of the leadership. So um, he said teaching the culture is very important to new leaders, and this means teaching how things are done to the new leaders. So also, I asked a question, and I think this was a very important question when it comes to the leadership. I asked the characters that every leader possess or should possess. And one thing that I learned from Mr. Hudson for this question is communication, openness, relationship is very important when it comes to the characters that every leaders should possess. So communications with people in the organization, openness to talk about various issues, various topics about the values and missions of the organizations. And of course, this boosts the relationships among the workers, managers, leaders in the organizations. So, the challenges that the leaders face, according to Mr. Hudson, is of course, it is strategies and goals. So when there is a business, when there's an organizations, I think strategies and goals are very important. So goal is something that the organizations want to achieve and want to catch it. So in the future or now at present time. The strategies is something that they would like to put the strategy in the organization to make sure they follow. So that means that actually lines up in the good part of the organizations. Let's say to boost sales and to get good returns, to increase customer satisfaction, to increase empowerment within the organization. So, an advice for the leaders who go to the leadership position for the first time, according to Mr. Hudson, is be prepared. So, because I would like to do, and I would like to be in the leadership position in the future, learning from Mr. Hudson about being prepared before I go to the leadership position was very important. So, and being prepared, working with people, making list of objectives, goals, setting a clear vision within organizations, mission, and creating a culture within the organization. The orientation within the organization is very, very ideal advices for the first leaders who would like to go to the leadership position. And another interview that I conducted was with Mr. Bradley, who has been in the leadership position for 20 years in the janitorial and the cleaning services. And for him, teamwork is very important, and teamwork actually takes the people who are in the team to efficiency leader. So team boosts knowledge and boosts competence and commitment together. And if things are done together with the team members, so according to him, uh, the teams take the organizations to be very efficient in today's business world. And another thing that, according to him, is that I learned is very important is people, and because the janitorial services have a different kind of cultures and visions for the organizations, the people are very important. So he told me that trust on people is important, so that it makes sure that those people who do the services and bring customer satisfaction for the stores and customers are, comes from trusted people. So the also, when it comes to the leadership topic, talking about challenges are very important, and we know that a lot of people, a lot of businesses, and even leaders face a lot of challenges when they're in their position. So according to Mr. Bradley, that I learned as a real world experience, is the competitiveness, and competitiveness is a real challenge for janitorial services today. So to make sure you compete against others, you compete against other businesses, I mean, who can anytime can go ahead and outbid you, is to stay focused all the time and to stay hand in hand with the team, and to bring the most customer satisfaction, and to be successful in the business, and to create a trusted people within the organization.